Hello, friends. My name is Erin Sloan. I wanted to come to you today to talk to you a little bit about what is gut health. I am not a medical professional. Nope. But I am a health enthusiast. I love to read about stuff. And you could even call me a gut healthpreneur, gut healthpreneur. I don't know, but I'm into gut health. So I like to read about it, okay? So let's get a little understanding of what exactly is gut health, okay? Our body is full of trillions of bacteria, virus, and fungi. They're collectively known as the microbiome. What I want to talk about specifically today is the gut microbiome, okay? And while some bacteria is associated with disease, others are actually extremely important for our immune system, our heart, our weight, and other aspects of our health. Okay? In fact, did you know that there are more bacterial cells in our body than there are human cells? Like roughly 40 million bacteria cells versus 30 million human cells. Just a little known fact there. I wanted to share with you a couple of things that are super important when you're thinking about our gut health and the bacterial health. There are two things that are really important to the bacteria in our bodies. Diversity. There are 1,000 species of bacteria in the human gut microbiome, but 99% of that gut bacteria comes from 30 to 40 different species. Diversity in our microbiome includes bacteria, yeasts, funguses, all in the right amounts. The more diverse our bacteria is in our gut, the more healthy we are. The less diverse our gut bacteria is, the more health issues we have. And as an interesting fact, even one dose of antibiotics can permanently change the diversity of our gut bacteria. Why? Because antibiotics don't know the difference between good bacteria and bad bacteria. The second thing that's super important to our gut health and those gut bacteria is balance. With those hundreds of species of gut bacteria in our gut microbiome, it's critical that we maintain balance of the different types of bacteria. Not too much of one, not too little of another. Our microbiome really needs a good balance of all these types of gut bacteria. So when we're talking about an unhealthy gut versus a healthy gut, when we talk about probiotics, you're actually just talking about good bacteria. There is bad bacteria out there, but bad bacteria is typically defined as pathogenic bacteria, meaning it causes infection or it makes us sick. As part of our microbiome, we also have yeast and fungus. Everybody's heard of candida yeast, right? The microbiome or the microbe is naturally occurring microbe in our body. So candida is naturally occurring and takes up residence in our intestinal tract. And it's universal among healthy humans. So what happens when these bacterial colonies get out of balance? You have something, if you've ever heard of it, called dysbiosis. Dysbiosis is merely the microbial imbalance inside your body that can lead to a variety of symptoms, actually depending on the individual. So, what causes an unhealthy gut? Number one is antibiotic use. Now, I fully acknowledge the use of antibiotics when we need it. It's just a matter of fact that it also kills good gut bacteria. Our diet. A poor diet, or for many, the typical American diet, tends to lead to an unhealthy gut. Increased use of non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. They actually inhibit the growth of healthy bacteria and can cause leaky gut. This includes things like aspirin or Advil. Slow digestion, having chronic constipation or digestive disorders like IBS can construe the imbalance of gut flora. Our environment, exposure to outside toxins and fungus, high levels of stress or anxiety, and when we drink more than 2 alcoholic beverages a day, these are all things that can lead to an unhealthy gut microbiome. Now, how exactly does that affect our health, though? How does having an unhealthy gut affect our health? Well, it triggers inflammation. And while inflammation is our body's attempt to self-protect, to remove harmful stimuli, begin healing, it becomes problematic when we have chronic inflammation. It's an intricate piece, but when we have chronic inflammation, it becomes, like I said, problematic. Many health issues have been linked to an unhealthy gut. Autoimmune diseases such as rheumatoid arthritis, Crohn's, ulcerative colitis. Our mental health is linked to gut health. Think irritability, mood swings, anxiety, depression. Why? Because serotonin is a neurotransmitter in our body that contributes to our feelings of well-being and of happiness. It's produced in our brain and in our intestines, with the majority being produced in our intestines. Poor immune health is a result of bad gut health. 75% of our immune system is found in our GI tract. Our microbiome has a huge impact on our digestive process, and several digestive issues can literally disable your immune system from functioning at full strength. So the bottom line to that is, if your digestive system is compromised, it actually weakens and strains your immune system. Type 2 diabetes. Several skin conditions have been linked to gut health: acne, rosacea, dermatitis, symptoms of things going on inside of our body. There was actually a study published in the Journal of Dermatology that linked gastrointestinal symptoms like constipation, bloating, and acid reflux to the development of skin issues like dermatitis, acne, and rosacea. Trouble maintaining a healthy weight. Multiple studies have shown that gut bacteria of those in healthy weight individuals is completely different from those in overweight people. Many other things: acid reflux, constipation, diarrhea, IBS, brain disorders, fatigue, joint pain, learning disabilities, allergies, asthma, food sensitivities, hormone imbalances. There is headaches, migraines. There is a very long list of issues that are linked to gut health. And at the very least, an unhealthy gut makes it so that our bodies are not able to absorb nutrients from our food, our vitamins. It very much wrecks our nutrient absorption. So there's an understanding of that, what leads to an unhealthy gut. So what can we do? Like, how do we deal with this? Well, we need to restore a healthy balance, right? We want to do our part to maintain that balance and diversity that is so incredibly important. So what can you do? Eat prebiotic foods, okay? These are foods that are rich in prebiotic fiber that stimulates the growth of healthy bacteria inside our bodies. This includes things like artichokes, asparagus, apples, bananas. Take a quality probiotic. And here's what I want to tell you. That does not necessarily mean that you need to take one with a high CFU count, okay? CFU stands for colony forming units. In other words, bacteria capable of dividing and forming units. The key to keeping these probiotics potent, okay, and in the case of one I found, they actually use this really special encapsulation process to keep the cells potent and alive until they've reached the cecum, okay, where they can go to work. So it's not all about high CFU count, guys. If you see high CFU count, it means they have no idea how many are actually going to make it to your cecum. So they just bombard the probiotics with billions, hoping they make it. So definitely do your research as I did. I found one that guarantees the amount that are reaching my cecum. They spent a lot of time encapsulating these so that they would get to where they needed to go. Eliminate artificial sweeteners, guys. Those have been shown to stimulate the growth of unhealthy bacteria. Eat foods rich in polyphenols. These are plant compounds found in red wine, green tea, dark chocolate, olive oil. And lastly, also collagen. Collagen is considered a great supplement to improve gut health because it's the most abundant protein found in the body, and it contains many key amino acids. So collagen is very important for gut health. Now, this is probably a whole nother video, but the types of collagen available and how they are sourced, like I said, it's probably an entirely other video, but in short, there are like 16 different types of collagen in the body, okay? However, 80 to 90% of our collagen comes from types 1 to 3. Type 1 and 3 are typically sourced from bovine hides, hooves, whereas type 2 is sourced from chickens. and as it's the most like us. Type 2 has actually been used as a medicine and has been shown to provide arthritis relief, boost your immune system, improve your digestive health, and more. It's also important to note that powdered collagen and liquid collagen are not equal, okay? Not by any means. We're talking about bioavailability. So the absorption rate of a powder collagen is 30 to 40%. So you're taking it and getting 30 to 40%, whereas liquid is 97% absorbable. Way more bioavailable for your body. So there's also the issue of bioidentical. Choosing a product, choosing something that is closest to that your own human body produces. Often we make these choices when we're seeking out prescriptions and things like that, especially when people are seeking hormone replacement, yet not a lot of attention is paid to when it comes to that in the area of collagen. But there is collagen produced that is highly bioavailable and much more bioidentical than the bulk masses on the market, which is why it's so incredibly effective. So in short, what I have learned over the years when looking at gut health is that what it means is taking a look at the root cause versus what most of us have done over our entire lives, which is to treat the symptoms. You know, if we're tired, we reach for an energy drink. If we can't sleep, we take PM over the counter or some kind of prescription sleep aid. Essentially, we're addressing symptoms of our unhealthy gut, but the symptoms, never the root cause, never getting down to the source. So understanding gut health, getting our gut microbiome healthy is beneficial on every level. I hope that this helped make a little bit of sense of gut health, the importance of diversity in our gut health, the importance of having balance in our gut health, and all the things that we can do, the very simple moves that we can make to support our gut microbiome and thus support all the other symptoms or all the other systems in our body. They really are. It's like a great piece of music, an orchestra working together. Our bodies were created to do amazing things. We just need to get back to providing them the right things so they can work the way they were designed to work. All right, y'all. Hope that helped. See you later.